Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Leo. All right. Teaming up, creative energy. Someone's just doing what they love. Wow. And we have Nine of Swords. Someone's got some kind of unfounded fear. Stressful nights, sleepless nights, unfounded fear about going down this path. About teaming up, whether two people have things in common. And then we have, so we have some kind of conflict. Could be conflicting personalities or just somebody's going through this inner turmoil. I feel there's some obstacles here. Unfounded fear, maybe of confrontation. Yeah, someone's going to just let this go. See, release this. It's an energy of letting things go. Somebody is going to release situations or people that hold them back. Because there's some sort of obstacles here. Somebody here, it has to do with some kind of conflict, unfounded fear. Maybe that there's competition or someone's not their type here. We'll see. I'm going to clarify those two cards. Someone working a lot. Someone here working multiple jobs. They work a lot of stress. This is often someone who works in their sleep. Someone needs a release. They need to release this and let it go. Let go of some baggage, whatever it is that's weighing them down here. Yeah, too much stress. This is someone who needs to see. It's somebody who's unable to move forward. They're not seeing something. This is someone who needs to see. Yeah, unwilling. This is somebody who just can't make a decision or couldn't make a decision. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, there's been some hurt and heartache here. Somebody could have some regret, some hurt feelings, maybe a conflict, an argument. Yeah, this is somebody who's no longer giving. This is someone who didn't reciprocate. Someone who regrets not reciprocating. This is somebody who hurt someone's feelings here. Now, if there was competition, there would have been a third party. But it has to do with things two people have in common. I feel like we have two people just didn't complement each other. I feel two people who didn't have anything in common. But it's what somebody was thinking. Yeah, and it has to do with conflict. Maybe I kind of feel like it has to do with hurt feelings. We'll see. But if there was a third party and someone didn't reciprocate, someone has regrets. Because I do feel there was obstacles, challenges here. Sometimes it's just an inner struggle. But, I mean, it could have to do with someone with unfounded fear that there's competition or there's going to be drama. Yeah, see, this is someone who I feel, look at that. See, it's about making a commitment. Somebody wants to reach out, but like I say, they have a fear if they reach out, there'll be conflict. It's somebody who I feel needs to let go of something. It's not serving them. And it is somebody who has something bothering them. It's weighing heavily on them. They're unable to move forward. See, unable to take the next step, the necessary step forward. This is often someone who overanalyzes. See, it's somebody who sort of pretends that nothing's happening, everything's okay, but it's not. Yeah, it has to do with following through, making a commitment. Someone didn't reciprocate, they didn't follow through. Now they're worried that there's going to be competition. It's someone who should have made a commitment. Yeah, so we have someone releasing some people or situations. There may have been a situation, but this is about releasing things that hold somebody back. So I don't know if there's jealousy or something here too. Maybe competition. But yeah, this is someone having to release something. But this has to do with an opportunity. See, it has to do with an opportunity. Yeah, I see the opportunity for something new. So this is someone letting this all go. Feeling happier. So this is something that's already happened, but this has to do with the start of something new. Yeah. Someone here didn't follow through. Someone who makes up an excuse, or they just don't follow through. Yeah. So that's where I feel it's probably the viewer. You're probably letting this go. You're seeing the truth, seeing the, looking at things in a more positive way. Because I do feel releasing. You're going to let this go. If it's not you, it's the other person. Yeah. Someone who doesn't follow through, they're apprehensive. It's someone who's not talking a lot. They got something bothering them. Could be something embarrassing, or they just don't know what to say. Let's have a look at the Ten of Wands. Yeah, see, someone's cup actually runneth over. I think there's someone who has regrets. They didn't reach out. Now you have another opportunity. I feel like some of you are no longer giving to someone. You're not reaching out. This is... it does feel woulda, coulda, shoulda all together. Yeah, because there was hurt feelings. Somebody was under a lot of stress and anxiety, though. Yeah, it does look like someone may have had another opportunity here, but it does look like there's something new coming in, and someone's cup runneth over. See a fresh new start? Yeah, see a situation is now over. It's a painful period in someone's life that's over. Someone may have stabbed someone in the back here, but like I say, this is someone this is someone who tried to start something before they'd ended something. That's what it is. But I do think someone's seeing clearly. There may have been too many people involved, but this is generally good news. It's people talking, collaborating. See, people are talking about this. They're collaborating. Yeah, it's about two people coming together. Painful period in someone's life's over. There's a fresh new start. Yeah, so this is someone seizing the day, taking the opportunity. Now, some of you have someone who rushed in and backed out, but this is someone who's going to seize the day. They're going to take this opportunity here. Yeah. See, someone here is like, thanks, but no thanks. This actually goes here. See, it's a person who's not able to move forward. The cup is being offered, but they don't look at it. It's too good to be true. There's just no way. I feel like you got someone who didn't talk a lot. They weren't saying a lot. And it's likely because they had something bothering them, really weighing them down. Sleepless nights, stress, anxiety, all of it. But inadvertently, it's someone who ends up hurting the other person. So someone who definitely went through some hurt. Someone stabbed this person in the back, but you can see they rushed in without thinking. And then they backed out because it's too good to be true. They've missed a magical opportunity. Yeah. So we have the Empress. Look at that. See, this is someone who's open. So some of you have dealt with this. It's the feminine. See, the sun is shining. Everything looks good. Someone's found their balance. This is someone over it, healing. This is someone who's open. Now, it could be where the feminine reached out to try to get something going, and the other person didn't reciprocate. It could go that way. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody pushing someone away, not letting them in. So somebody pushed someone away here. Maybe even blocked them. Someone's about to let go of that block. Yeah. Some of you have someone who's not following through. They rushed in, they've changed their mind, plain and simple. But some of you have another opportunity coming in. Some of you got a new person coming in. Yeah. See, if the person, someone checking someone out, taking a pause, looking at things from a whole different perspective, seeing things completely different. This is once this person heals and lets go of this. See, this is where the sun starts to shine. I think it's the same person. Yeah, this is someone who's put on the brakes. They're taking another look. This is someone taking off the blindfold. They're now seeing what they didn't see. I think there was people talking, collaborating, too many people involved, gossip. This is definitely someone who, it's a person putting the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. So this is someone who's taken a look, but they're determined to succeed. This is someone taking control of the situation. Yeah, see, there was opportunity here. There's opportunity. This is someone who's going to take this opportunity. Yeah. And if you have a person who isn't following through, they're not talking, they're not responsible, reliable, this is where you're open to new. Yeah. But someone's definitely pushed someone away or blocked them. Yeah. This is a person coming in. It's a heartfelt message. Somebody's ready to follow their heart. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. King of Wands. See, there's a spark. There's desire. This is someone maybe looking at someone, checking them out. But there's opportunity. Someone here now has other opportunities, though. That's why this person's coming in to take action. I can already see it. Someone else coming in to offer you this. They missed this opportunity. They're not very happy with themselves. You can see this person. They're determined. They're going to swoop in and take control. Because the desire, the spark is there. Oh, this is someone kind of like, they mean business, because this is someone kind of like, this is my person. See, they weren't seeing what it's somebody who, I mean, it's not emotional blockages so much as the stress and the anxiety, unfounded fear. See, they have this fear. So this is someone who pushed someone away. They weren't about to let them in. But it's about someone having to let their guard down. This person here. Yeah, see, there's been some time in between applying the lessons learned. See, this is a new acquaintance. Some of you, I think this is someone who probably knows you have a new acquaintance. See, they missed this magical opportunity. It's a magical opportunity with the Empress, but they're taking off the blindfold. They're seeing what they didn't see. Yeah. This is somebody here definitely releasing too. This is someone going to let go of some people. Too many people involved, collaborating, talking, gossip, whatever it is. This is someone who's distancing themselves from some people here too. There could have been a long distance situation too, with somebody who's just not reliable. But it is an energy of getting acquainted, getting to know someone. This is someone who had the opportunity and they didn't do anything, because they needed to release this. Now, it could be releasing all their options. Could be someone doing that. But this is someone seeing the truth, win or lose. They got to do something about it. Yeah. They're going, aha. Yeah. Tell me about this person. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What is this person going to do? What is the King of Wands going to do? What are they going to do? They're manifesting what they desire. See, they have everything they need to manifest what they desire. They want to communicate. But they're seeing something. See, this is a missed an opportunity they weren't seeing. Now they're seeing. Aha. See, seeing the truth. They see the truth. It's all unfounded fear. So someone pushed someone away. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands. They know they need to hurry up. So it's like an about face. This is someone turning around an about face. They're manifesting this. This is someone means business. They have everything they need. The tools, the information. See, there's someone who's probably been talking to people. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and they've learned something here. Yeah. And then with the Magician, this is someone very much aware. So they know. This is someone who knows. They're aware. And it could be the person who comes in asking you out. I wouldn't be honest. I mean, I have to be honest. I actually feel the person coming in may not be reliable. Someone needs to let go of all their options, but it's somebody who sees opportunity. They're seizing the day. They're going to take this opportunity. This is a person very much aware. I think they know someone. It's in their social circle. I've been seeing a lot of this energy, but it's something that's finished. It's over. It's painful. They're rising like the phoenix from the ashes, and that usually will always come out as the King of Wands. It's a person who's determined to succeed. They're taking control. Yeah. This is someone they're enlightened. They see the truth in the situation. It's probably someone who should have just told someone the truth. Something really bothering them. Maybe they had a lot of debt. It could have been something embarrassing. But it's someone who's risen like the phoenix. So in other words, they've let go of the burdens, baggage. If there was debt, they've paid it off. But it's what they didn't see, what they failed to recognize. So someone who made some sort of bad decision, I feel. But I do think there's another opportunity here. Yeah, seeing the truth. This is someone who talks about themselves. It's all about me. Could be them seeing themselves, but I don't feel like that's what it is. This is another person, someone in the social circle, someone who's, I feel, kind of focused on self. Talk to me. It's all about me. A little flirty, but it's something that's, or it's just this person who's immature, not ready. For some of you, or this person's very much aware of this other person. Yeah, someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over again. So it is somebody who, whoever it is, but oh yeah, this is someone who keeps doing the same thing over and over. I think it's someone in the social circle. They're very aware. They have the tools, the information. They've been talking to people. This person's been busy. I do feel they have had a lot on their plate. I do think this is someone, someone from a distance, I feel. Someone who's focused on them. Talk to me. It's all about me. That's who's being released. Someone who's here for a good time, not a long time. It's something that isn't, I feel it's something that's not meant to be. Thanks, but no thanks. This person's not interested in this person. Yeah, it's finished. It's done. But this is the opportunity, as the Empress. What does this person want to do about the Empress? What does the person want to do about the Empress? So you're the Empress. This is the masculine, feminine energy. You can flip the energy. I do see Scorpio, but I see, yeah, there could have been a little emotional blockages here, releasing blockages, but it could have been someone literally blocked someone or someone who pushed someone away. Yeah, I think this is it's not this person. This is someone else. It's finished. Someone who keeps coming in, they come in and then they push the person away. It's someone playing games. That's what it is. Someone who's playing games. They're being sneaky. But it was all unfounded fear. But I do think there's some truth to this person. Someone who's here for the good time, not a long time. In other words, it's somebody who probably never commit. But this person right here, they're determined to succeed. Whatever it is, it's something ended. Now, it could be someone who chose another person. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's something that didn't last. It ended. And it could be someone who had just ended something too. And I wouldn't be surprised there. So you're going to know who this is. If you don't, you're going to find out about this person. But this is someone who has everything they need to manifest their desire. See, there was desire. Two people here. Yeah. You both know what you want here. Yeah. Somebody taking a leap of faith. See, it's somebody leaving something behind, taking a leap of faith. Yeah, and I do feel it is, I think this is somebody here, to me it feels like someone kind of defeated. So it's something embarrassing, as if this person kind of moves away. They kind of sneak away. I think this is someone who chose someone else, but that person turned out to be sneaky. There's someone who thought they were going to get away with something. They're not going to get away with it, but it's over. Yeah, see, there was an energy of defeat. Mind games, manipulation, mixed messages, mixed signals. So this is someone who's dealt with deception. See, they weren't seeing it. Now they're seeing it. So whoever it is, see, there's opportunity here. They know a good thing when they see it. But this is someone who may have had options. And I do think it's someone who made a bad decision, chose the wrong person. The person ended up deceiving them, manipulated, played mind games. They were only here for the good times. Yeah, into me I see. This person's gone within. They know. They're very much aware of something. They've learned something, obviously. Yeah. But I do think this is someone who had something bothering them too, because I feel there's something that already happened, a situation that already happened. This is someone who took a leap of faith. Now, it's possible they went about it in the wrong way, and the other person pushed them away and didn't reciprocate, and they regret it. Because it does look like they may have chose someone else, because they thought this is someone who was up to something. But I'm going to tell you, the sneaky person is the person here. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. It's like, but it's like, if I would have known then what I know now, because now they have all the information, things would have played out completely different. Oh yeah, this person's rising like the phoenix. Somebody else, there's somebody else that come between you. Somebody who's like, focus on me, it's all about me. So it's not this person, it's this person. Yeah, see, they're letting this person go. This is a loss of a friendship. See, it wasn't meant to be. They're letting it go. This is someone who now sees what they didn't see. This is someone who had their best interest at heart. This person didn't have someone's best interest at heart. So they're releasing them, and maybe even some other people. Someone's letting go of all their options here too. I think this is someone who has a lot of options, but they're not interested in any of them. Thanks, but no thanks. Tell me about this King of Wands. What is the King of Wands going to do, though? They're going to take a leap of faith. They're leaving all this behind, and they want to go down this path. See, it's about a judgment, a decision. See, they made a bad decision, but there's definitely been some time in between. This is someone releasing all this. They're healing, and they're making better decisions. This is someone making a better decision. They're about to make this decision. A judgment. See, this is somebody who may have judged somebody wrong. Blamed one person, it was actually the other person. Someone in the social circles, talking, people collaborating. I think this person felt like a bit of a fool at times too. They do feel a bit like a fool because they didn't see it. And they were unable to make a decision and move forward. So they kind of didn't do anything. But they are now, because they're taking control. They're swooping right in here. They're leaving all of this behind. They're ready to move forward. Yeah, wow. Yeah, somebody here has told somebody a truth. See, somebody here speaking truth. Someone's telling someone the truth. But it's someone whose sword's up. This is someone with experience. See, this is someone in that social circle. Again, I feel some Libra energy or Aquarius energy, maybe some Gemini. This is someone telling someone. This is someone seeing things clearly. They're clearing something up here. So this is a person learning. This is the person enlightening this person. They're enlightening them, telling them that they made a bad decision. It's something that definitely wasn't fair. Yeah. See, now this person is taking a little pause here, taking a step back, seeing different, feeling completely different about it. This is someone who felt somebody wasn't their type too. I think this is someone who has options, and I do feel they're releasing them. But I do think this is somebody who was focused on me, it's all about me. Someone who's an opportunist. Somebody who took advantage of this person, but it's finished. But this is someone speaking the truth, because I feel this happened. It may have all happened at the same time. But this is somebody taking a risk, reaching out to someone. So there's definitely been some hurt. See, somebody being cruel. Somebody was being kind of cruel. But I feel some of you also, those of you who are the feminine side, if you're dealing with a Sag, a Leo, and you're a Leo and you're dealing with Aries, they're going to take that leap of faith. They're leaving someone behind because they're being enlightened. They see the truth. Yeah, see, this has to do with someone who was I think somebody was kind of cruel to this person, because I feel they had a lot going on. They had a lot bothering them, weighing on their shoulder. And I do think this is someone who blamed the other person. Or just like I say, had so much on their plate. A lot of stress, anxiety. Someone who works multiple jobs possibly too, but someone with a lot of pressure. Who is the Queen of Swords? Who's the Queen of Swords? Ah, so this is someone who didn't tell someone everything. This is someone who didn't tell somebody everything. They should have told the other person. It's the Queen of Swords. Someone's clearing this up, speaking truth, enlightening this person, but they didn't tell them everything. They only told them what they thought they needed to hear. What the heck? Yeah, it's a bit of a shock surprise too. So someone's shocked and surprised what they're finding out. Now they feel completely different. Now they really feel like a fool. Because it is about judgment, somebody judging someone. So this person made a really bad decision, but now there's this new person coming in. This person's telling them about this new person. This is someone in your social circle. Some of you got a bit of a frenemy here. I feel like they have your best interest at heart for the most part, but I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's the person who was talk to me, focus on me. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's what happened for some of you. Yeah, but see, it's about cooperating, compromising, compatibility, the things two people have in common. This is someone shocked to surprised to learn the things you have in common. This is a mutual friend, somebody you both know. Now, whether they're direct, they could be just an acquaintance. They very well could be. I see a lot of acquaintances, someone who doesn't know somebody really well, so it may not be a friend, but like I say, it's either the friend or it's an acquaintance, someone who knows someone, flirting, someone at a distance. But this person's applying all these things that they've learned. Now they feel differently. They're seeing things from a whole different light. Yeah, and I do think that if they would, and this is that energy, it's too good to be true. I'm not looking at this. There's no way this person's interested in me. There's just no way. See, I feel this happened first and then this come in. Two people were about to connect. This person was going through some stress and anxiety about something else. It feels unrelated. And then this happens. See, I see someone with a lot of weight on their shoulders, something really bothering them. This person can take it on the chin, though. They have strong shoulders, you know. They're, yep. See, things are calming down. This is things calming down, and they're about to make a decision. Whoever this new person that's coming in, see, this person's telling the person about that, too. This is somebody who lives in a distance. So it's either the person, the Page of Wands living at a distance. Somebody, could be just somebody younger, somebody petite. But the Queen of Swords is about, I see a lot of Gemini energy, so they could be, but I also see Libra and Aquarius. See, something wasn't fair. Someone didn't tell someone everything. Knight of Swords. See, they were curious. Someone was just curious, but they didn't tell the person the whole story. They didn't tell them everything. See, now it's people talking to people. Now this person's really curious themselves because they're seeing this from a whole different light. Yeah, this is someone who's single. They're enjoying the fruit of their labor. This is someone who's still single. So whoever it is, the new person coming in, because that's someone telling them. I think you got a person who's a gossip. I think there's a group of people around you that are kind of gossipy behind the scenes. They have a sense to collaborate, get together, and gossip. It's almost like they try to control things. Yeah. But I do think some of you know the truth that this person, some of you probably know, and someone may have told you that this person had just ended something. Because I feel it's an energy if someone knows all the answers, they already know. They already know. But I see kindness, compassion with the star, forgiveness. But someone here, it is what it is. I guess it wasn't meant to be. See, just let it go. See, let's put this behind. This person is very much aware that you're single. You look out for yourself. You look good. There's a lot of desire. Like they really wanted this, but that sneaky behavior. Now, I don't know if it's another person or something that happened to them. It's all about the timing. Yeah, some of you do have a person here who I feel isn't going to follow through. Yeah, this person's aware of that too. I feel they know this. It looks like a small community, or someone who keeps their circles small, or it's just a lot of acquaintances, people who don't know each other really well, but there's a lot of talk. This is someone here who's not going to follow through. Yeah, someone who's going to ghost someone, ignore them. It's a person who comes in with lack. This person's aware of it all. And that's why I say they're rising like the phoenix from the ashes. They're waiting. There may have been even other things going on, a passing, someone telling someone. Literally, someone may have passed away. But I see someone starting something. I think it's the other person, someone who's inexperienced, and it could be from the feminine side, someone who doesn't really even know what they want. So it's not going to, I don't feel it's going to, possibly may not go anywhere. But there's definitely a lot of lack and negativity. But this is an energy of the truth. Somebody here is an empress. Wow, yeah, we got, see, this is about two people going to connect here. This person's assessing the situation. See, they're looking for clues and answers. And I do think they're talking to people. I do think this person's going to cut some people out, leave them behind. I do see someone going, well, it is what it is. I guess it just wasn't meant to be. But it was meant to be. Yeah, I think this is someone who's, if they would have known then what they know now, things would have been completely different. And I do think this, you're different than their usual type, or you're different than this person thought you were, whatever the situation is. But there is that person from a distance, someone speaking truth in the social circle. But originally, someone here didn't tell someone everything. They told them only what they thought they needed to hear. Now they're speaking the truth. But I feel for the feminine, you also now know the truth. So we have this need for clarity, shining a light. See, it's someone looking at how this all played out. They're looking at this path. Now they're seeing things completely different. Yep, see, choosing the path. I still think there's opportunity for the two of you to come together. See, this is something that just didn't go anywhere. Now, this could be a Mercury retrograde situation too. A lot of people reminisce during Mercury retrograde. It could have even been a past Mercury retrograde with this energy. But it's all about someone coming in right. See, it's an energy of change, a whole new chapter. Someone's closing the book on the past. But this is about harmony and balance between two people. Somebody judged somebody and it wasn't fair. They weren't being fair. This is someone who wants to make this right. And they are so rising like the phoenix. But they're smart, because what they're doing is making sure they have all the tools and the information before they make any kind of a move. But that other person, this is, I do think some of you, the feminine, you have a new opportunity. I feel they're aware of it because someone's told them. And they don't think it'll go anywhere. In fact, that person with the Queen of Swords here may not. May say it's not going to go anywhere. Yeah. See, it's just good company, companionship, friends. Somebody friend-zoning someone, just friends. Ooh, this is getting good. Yeah, some Taurus energy. See, it's two people not really on the same page. Wow. But all this learning, this is someone, they're learning all this. Now, this person is an emperor, and I knew that was going to come anyway. It's obvious with everything, because that's what it's all about, learning everything. This is somebody going to make this happen. They're going to, I feel how they're making this happen. They're talking to people, gathering up all the info. They're preparing. They're pre-manifesting. If there's any options, anyone interested in them, they're clearing them out. There's no one they're really interested in. But I do think that person who's talked to me, it's all about me. I do think it is somebody in the social circle that everyone knows. Someone who's, maybe they know this person from the past, but maybe they went to school together, but it's all this learning. See, they're not interested in that person, but it's somebody who is focused on them. So, but I think that is exactly the same. I think it's the same person who didn't tell someone everything, only what they thought they needed to hear. See, this person doesn't see this coming. They don't see this coming. They're shocked what they're hearing and what they're learning. But I feel what's going to happen here is the tables are going to turn. The world is here. See, this person, now you're not going to see it coming. You're gonna feel like this person did, especially if you're the one, the Empress is the one who maybe took the leap of faith. But you see, there's that other person. Yeah, there's just too many people involved. This is someone who doesn't like people in their business. Yeah, see, there it is. It's time for change. This is someone coming around here, the spark, the desire. It's almost like they're very excited, but they're also shocked and surprised that you're single. And that could be how it started, who knows. But I think the other person is someone who just wants to be single. So it's somebody who has this impression that someone just wants to be single. They're finding out the truth. You got someone new. So that also is an aha for some of you. Who knows? Like I say, there's so much going on here with these people and the talking, but this person is literally releasing some people and situations. It is what it is. They're letting it go. Someone here certainly, they see the feminine as someone who had their best interest at heart, where the other person didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is someone cutting some people out. Look at that. The Sith, cutting people out, clearing the path. Clearing everything out, but the sun is going to shine here, you see. Yeah. I think this person is definitely, I mean, this is about change. This is about commitment. It's about going down this path, choosing. You're going to connect. See, here's the Two of Wands. You're going to connect with this person. Yep, they're going to reach out to see if you're interested. It's a little test. Yeah, but they want to get close to you. See, they want to get close. They want to get to know you. I feel like you're barely acquainted to this person. I mean, maybe you knew this person for some time, but I feel like more like lots of acquaintances. That's why I feel it's so easy for people who don't know people, you know, who are only acquaintances. And that's what I feel. This is just a whole lot of people with that kind of energy. People who don't really know someone very well. But some of you have a new acquaintance, and this is someone telling them they want to get close. This person wants to take a closer look. Yeah. See, they got that. Look at that, the man. Yeah, wearing their heart on their sleeve. See, it's all about the timing. It's all about the timing. This person's basically manifesting, preparing themselves. Yeah, interesting. There's so much going on here. Yep, King of Swords. This is someone cutting people out, but they see the truth. I do think you're going to have a deep conversation with this person. I do. And I think this, with the 7, 8 of Wands, I do believe, and the 9 of Wands is someone putting something in the past, leaving the past in the past. But this is the King of Swords, someone who has experience. They're very wise. They know there's a connection here. They know. Yeah. See, there's the bridge, the crossing. They have to initiate. So they know they need to initiate this. Yeah. Crossroads, 6 of Wands. Yeah. Planning, preparing, hoping for the best. So someone letting go of their pride too. Their pride may have gotten in the way at some point. But this person is definitely someone who has options. They get chased because they are a provider. But they see the Queen of Pentacles, somebody who, what they can provide. This person's not even concerned with that. I feel their biggest concern is just this victory. Two of you coming together, crossing paths. There's going to be an opportunity. You're going to cross paths. I feel like you've crossed paths. Some of you crossed paths with this person a few times. Nothing ever happens. And I do think it's because everyone's talking. They're in this person's business. A lot of gossipy people, but they're clearing it out. They're cutting this out. They're taking decisive action. This is someone who's not going to, the next time you're around this person or the next opportunity, I wouldn't even be surprised they just make this happen and just swoop right in out of the blue. And you're likely not going to see it coming, but they're literally preparing that path, cutting all these people out. Yeah, victory. See, this is someone planning, preparing, hoping for the best. They're coming into this positive. This could go somewhere. Like this could go the distance. But this is somebody here definitely leaving some people behind here. Could be just options, but I do see people in the social circle. Maybe friends, even some friends who are maybe even family. So take care, my gosh, and we'll see you soon.